Hello, and welcome to this video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Anastasia. I'm 27 years old, and normally I'm based in London, but today we're in Vienna in Austria. I'm here for a few days, and today I have a bit of time to explore the city center, do the touristy things, and I'll show you the main attractions. So if you want to do a touristy walk around Vienna, the city has made it very easy for you. There is the ring, the circular road that goes around the city center, and if you follow it, you'll pretty much find the main palaces, you'll find the parliament, you'll find museums, so it's very easy. And I'm gonna do exactly that. Starting next to this beautiful church, located next to Freud's Park. And the thing that cheered me up a lot is these traffic lights. Now onto the Vienna Town Hall, which is a beautiful building. There's always something happening next to it. They were preparing for an event when I was walking past. Clearly summer season has begun. Following the ring, you go and see the Parliament, another beautiful building which has a lot of Roman influence on it, clearly. Importantly, you can visit the Parliament, and they even have guided free tours, which as a tourist we love to see. If you look that way, you'll see the museum quarter, where you'll find a ton of museums, including modern art, but also the famous touristy ones like the Natural History Museum and the Fine Arts Museum. But we are going to a park. The parks in Vienna are, of course, absolutely stunning and beautiful, but the thing that I have noticed that London doesn't have is just an exceptional number of seating options. So if you go to this garden here called Volksgarten, you will see that every corner has a chair, and there are people sitting and just observing, and it's just so nice. I can imagine you don't really run out of space to sit, because a common thing that I've encountered in London is you go to a place and there's a few benches, but they're always full, and then you kind of just have to hang around or stand like a lemon. And here, there's just endless chairs. Another very cool thing about this park is that there were flowers, particularly roses, planted with the names of the people who planted them there, and it was just a beautiful variety. Next up, coming out of the garden, and we see the grandiose Hofburg Palace complex. It's got a lot of buildings in there. First up is this beautiful National Library. Walking through the courtyards and the arches, you just keep seeing more of the palace reveal itself, including a neighboring council building, which also has this red-colored Swiss gate. If you're curious to find out a bit more, here is the European Heritage label. You can pause and have a read. Also part of this complex are the Sisi Museum, which is very popular with tourists, and it's the Spanish horse riding school, and you can go there for a show. Coming out of the palace, you of course see this view, which is iconic, and you tend to see it on all the postcards from Vienna, and this is a very easy way into the center now. One of the many things I love about Vienna is just how contrasting it is. You can see something very old and traditional palace vibes, but then next door to it you can see something absolutely high-tech and modern and very different, and it just coexists quite peacefully in one city. When walking around, I just love seeing, I don't know, like a Starbucks, but it's in a very old building and it looks so majestic, and H&M, but then it's in this beautiful marble building with chandeliers inside. Coming into the very center of Vienna, first of all you see this memorial for the victims of the plague, and if you keep walking through the main square you will approach St. Stephen's Cathedral, and that is probably the most iconic place that you can go, and so do many hundreds of tourists, of course, so it's always very busy in the square. But a short walk around will just show you how beautiful the cathedral is, and the other sides of it do tend to be a bit quieter if you want some peace on your walk. And of course, it wouldn't be Austria without the mention of Mozart, who's everywhere, almost. Continuing back towards the ring, you will see the world famous opera. And it is famous not just for the opera itself, but also for the architecture and the building. And you can book guided tours there, which a lot of people do recommend. Very close to it is located Albertina, which is, again, a very go-to, very popular with tourists museum. And there you can see lots of different art, but also they have a staircase which often has art on it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you loved seeing Vienna as much as I love it. If you love travel content, please let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.